Hello, everyone. Michael Reese here, and this is our November 2022 update. Just taking a look at where the markets are and what we see happening, how we're managing our portfolios in reaction to that, or proaction, if you want to call it. In any event, October, decent month. Markets are trending up, but then we hit here November. And as we hit November, the Fed came out right out of the gate. They have increased interest rates as expected. They increased rates by 0.75%. That's exactly what everyone was expecting. However, in the press conference, Chairman Powell basically said, "Hey, it's premature to think that we're at the end of these rate hikes." So the market at the end of that day went down like 2%. It just went down, down, down. What do they say? They say, "Don't fight the Fed." That's a long time phrase in the financial industry. Don't fight the Fed. As long as we have inflation that is not yet under control, the Fed will continue to increase interest rates. As long as they keep increasing interest rates, that's a big negative for the economy. It slows the economy down. In one example, just one example of that, as they increase interest rates, mortgage rates go up. As mortgage rates go up, and you've already seen this, the housing market just basically says, we're just going to completely stop. You are still seeing homes sold, but instead of it happening, you put your home on the market on a Saturday morning, and by the end of the day, you have multiple offers, and many of them with, prices above asking price. Instead of seeing that, now you're putting your house on the market and it sits for a while, which is kind of more normal, I guess. But when interest rates go up, it certainly affects both how long it takes to sell a home, the value of a home. And this is just one tiny piece of what's happening in every part of the economy. Many, including the Jeff Bezos, head of Amazon, are telling us or predicting that significant recession is on its way. When the head of Amazon says, "I see significant recession coming," you probably want to pay some attention to that. And so with all of this going on, we are continuing being pretty defensive in our portfolios. We're holding a lot of short-term government bonds. If we do hold stocks, they're typically in utilities or deep value, things that tend to do a little better in environments like this. So that's what we're doing behind the scenes in reaction. If I gave you a little bit of an outlook, I think that we've got the elections coming up here pretty quickly. Everybody go out and vote, and we'll see how that affects things, if much at all. The reality is that the underlying economic forces are a lot more powerful than just who's in office, and that's pretty it's pretty clear. As the best thing we can hope for from a market perspective, not necessarily political, but from a market perspective, is that the Republicans capture either the House or the Senate. And the reason I say that is because that will bring even more gridlock to Washington, D.C., which means that they'll end up doing essentially nothing over the next couple of years. And that the markets will really at least appreciate that. Markets do not like when our government's out doing things for the most part. They prefer status quo, if you will. So anyway, make sure you get out there and vote. I think we're going to continue seeing ourselves be defensive as long as the Fed keeps raising interest rates. Until the Fed stops increasing interest rates, or at least they can give us some hope that the end is coming, I think you're going to see a lot of this choppy market where you have, oh, look, this month it's up, this month it's down. And overall, I think it's going to be some tough sailing ahead. So that's what we're seeing. That's how we're managing portfolios to approach that type of environment. And if you have any questions, of course, you can reach out to your advisor here. Last comment: if you're watching this and you're saying, "Hey, I want to talk to you guys. My advisor isn't doing that kind of stuff." You can always give us a call. Our phone number 512-265-5000. Again, that's 512-265-5000. Just give us a call. Ask to talk to an advisor. We're happy to help out. All right, that's my message this month. We will talk to you again soon.